What's up, guys? OG2K here, and today we are playing versus young Hexied, another up-and-coming player, but I feel like we have the upper hand on him here because we just have a very off-meta, tricky, and effective style that we run, and not a lot of people have, the edge to be able to stop me. So, we're coming out. We both got Bills uniforms. We're just gonna set the tone and really eliminate all the easy things that he's gonna try and attack, and you'll see as the game goes on, we're just gonna force him to get in some tough scenarios, and he's gonna throw some very bad reads when the time comes. So let's return and speed boost. If you guys didn't know, we run a server. The link will be in the comments here, and you guys could join. We run tournaments, all sorts of things. So if you want to add anything onto that, Hexied. Okay, so it looks like Hexied's going to be locked in, and he's not going to be explaining the plays he's going to call. We're thinking it's cover 3, so we're going to go say, okay. So we see he's in cover 3, double streaks, double corners, hit our tight end up the middle. Easy stuff there. He could hear the play that we're going to call, by the way. But the offense just happens to be that effective and that good that he really won't stand a chance either way, which is pretty cool to think about if you guys are looking to run a scheme that's effective in this game. Right here, he's trying to hover over that right guard for some reason. I don't quite know. He must be trying to be set up like a blitz there, but it's not really going to work if he's going to get picked up by the O-line on the run play. He's going to sit in the same thing. We're going to do the same thing as well. Just go up the middle with Krosky, take our yards. Notice how we're flipping to have the red corner on the short side. Really interesting how he's this locked in on the game, and we're just kind of leaning back, having a good time, just playing some Madden here. Take our fade for the touchdown because he's running cover 2 on that side. Essentially, when you hit all these short routes and the corner routes, they'll go very short, and then you do streak fade, and it just really opens them up. If you want to say your piece on that, on why that was open, Hexied.
That was not cover 2, and I did not run cover 3.
Okay, interesting opinion from him there. It seems like he's kind of in denial about it, but it's fine because we know exactly what his zones are going to do before it happens, because we're in a symmetrical offense, which means both sides look the exact same before the play. So we could run whatever concept we want to either side of the field, and it'll give him a tough time. Nickel 2-4 in the New Orleans Saints defensive playbook, and we're just going to be coming out since he's in under center. Pinch, crash up, contain, make sure that slot's on the strong side. Enter this guy, loop around for the run shoot. Okay, he's got Hunter, beautiful tackle.
Oh, terrible. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible.
Yeah, that was a tough position for you to speed burst there. So he's in kind of a symmetrical attack. Now he goes up to gun. He's got a motion running back. We're looking streak fade on the left with a backside combination on the right, or vice versa. Maybe streak corner on the right and a backside combo going to the right side maybe. Okay, streak fade. So there, good play by Hexied, but he's on small increase, and he overpass led it to the edge there. Okay, single back I form, whatever he's in. Okay, now he's going to bunch. Watch for that running back cross in the corner to the right with a backside combo coming from the left. Okay, he's got the curl route up there. We're on it. He's throwing it right to me. 4th and 10. And we are just going to call our basic adjustment on 4th down here. We're going to come out and cover 2, man up his 2 biggest threats. And even though he hears exactly what we're going to do, it'll give him a tough time to be able to score on this because it is just that good of a defensive shell in this scenario. And you'll hear it. He's going to be upset as to why this works. Dang it, man. Just hit me in the flat. We had a cloud out there, and he was able to take the underneath route, which is pretty effective for him. Okay, shoot the run, easy. It's also just crashing up and containing every play when he's in under center. We're on this guy here. Crash up, contain. He goes back to gun. Looks like it's doubles. We keep that middle third on the wide side. Watch for streak fade on the right. Watch for any kind of backside route. Okay, he hits a nice post there. We were kind of on it, but I gave him a little bit too much respect there, thinking he was going to throw some other route, but it's fine with me. Okay, he's got this run lined up this way. We doubt he's going to run it to the short side, so we kind of knew he was going to run to that side, and kind of just played out perfectly. That's what will happen when you crash up and contain against under center and nickel 2-4, is sometimes people will just come in free and they can't do anything about it. Okay, he called this formation before. Watch for a curl route on this guy here, and watch for that tight end post. We were kind of on it, but I keep switch sticking onto the wrong person, so that is also something that we have to get sharp with. If you want to say anything, Hexied,
I'm good.
you're good. Okay, he goes to doubles here, middle third on the wide side. Watch for streak fade or streak deep route on the left with a backside combo. It's really cool how I could say my plays, and the plays are that good that they're still working at a high level, even though he hears exactly what I'm going to be doing. But I form wing, highly predict that's run right, so we're just going to set up that way. And he runs right, shoot in there. Nice job by the slot to secure the edge.
Crazy shit.
Yeah, nice job by my slot there. He's in I form again here. Really just trying to cover everything here, as you see by this defense, and make sure that the seams, okay, he might go flat, so we're gonna make sure that the flat's taken away. Make sure that everything deep, and watch for the switch stick onto the curl on the right. He goes double slants, and he's throwing a pick, but he gets a lucky throw out a sack animation there, and it's looking real grim if he's to go for this here, and he is going for this. So if he goes up to bunch tight end, we have a strong feeling of what combo he will call. So let's see what he's gonna go to. And you could kind of tell he's gonna go audible up when he's in that under center, because you're really not gonna run under center down here. So watch out for any deep routes on the back of the end zone. He's got crosshair, we're usering it. Beautiful man up on his tight end, and he has nowhere to go. So really tough when we just make it easy for ourselves. Bend but don't break. He gets down in that red zone and bad things happen. So look at this here. You can see the game we're gonna play. You see that icon above his head, and it'll just be there every time. Speed burst out with Davis, get our 9 yards there. We'll take that every single time. All right, we're gonna be mindful of the clock here, and his user is on the right, so we're just gonna run it up and shoot to the left side with our human joystick. 99 COD. You only really need 90 COD to speed burst, but when he's 99, it just makes it that much better. So that is also something to keep in mind. Any feelings on the game after the first quarter, Hexied?
Yeah, I think I got unlucky.
On what play specifically?
He said I was throwing a touchdown or a pick, and it was a touchdown.
To throw out a sack?
Yeah.
It's gotta be
I pump fake. I literally pushed the button. I pump faked. It was so open.
tough scene.
That's just, yeah.
All you could do is just get it out faster next time.
True.
So we're just playing a very basic game. We're managing the clock out here.
Oh my gosh.
And he is
holy chuz.
gonna be in a very tough situation when we untarget his user here, and he's manning people up. We're just gonna take a basic flat to the right side of the field, and we're going to keep chew clock on. Notice how we come out in an auto motion play, not the RPO, because the RPO tell would be there, but when you come out in auto motion play with chew clock on, it takes it down to 15, which gives me more time to really decide what play I want to call. And here we just go halfback dive, try and get out to the edge with Krosky. Didn't really work out, but notice how the clock continues to run, and we're just going to make it really stressful on him to be able to decide whether he wants to play aggressive on defense or if he wants to play conservative, which would be the safer option of the two. So we're just gonna keep doing what works, nothing crazy. Against these, competitive players, you don't want to make it easy for them at all. So you're just gonna take what continues to work for you and not make it hard. If you have that opportunity. Right here, we're just seeing run again because honestly, he probably thought we were gonna pass there, but if the same look is out there and he's not making any crazy adjustment with his user positioning for a run shoot, we're just gonna continue to run inside zone until the time comes where he has like some kind of weird run shoot or something of that matter that will take away my run game. And yeah, so we'll see after the 2 minute here. All right, he's in the same look. You know what that means. Same play call until we see something happen differently. We're just going to continue to do this. And it's fine with me to get 2 yards here, 2 yards there, because the clock continues to run, putting him in an even tougher situation every single time that we get a few yards here and a few yards there. His user's just in a very tough position. 3 yards is amazing for this scenario. So yeah, so we'll see what happens here. He's in the same look. So basic cool thing, we're just gonna call the same play over and over, and he calls a timeout there. I saw my running back getting a little bit tired after so many handoffs, so that'll actually replenish his ability. And right here we're actually gonna go to a cool concept, and if you guys watch the channel, you see this will really give him a hard time horizontally. So right there, he guarded it nicely, but since we have Daniels on this 50 Commanders 20 breakouts theme team, I don't know how much longer we're gonna have this theme team, but Daniels with an astounding 89 speed, he's gonna get the job done even when QB juke is patched. So lines up in the same thing, perfect. We only need a few yards here, so that'll actually benefit us by being able to get down to the 1. And here we're just going to make a decision on what we want to do. I think it's more worth it to kneel, take that clock off. What we're deciding pretty much is if we were to score the touchdown, yeah, we go up 2 possessions, and he gets about a minute to score. But by doing this, we give ourselves a chance to really put him in a tough situation. And if, God forbid, we don't get the touchdown, we still have that 2 possession lead with a field goal. So see him out in the same look. So we're going to call the same play. So let's see if he could shoot the run. Oh, it was a pass. Very good, Henry. So we trick him verbally by saying it was a run play.
Run committing 100% no matter what.
We tricked him verbally.
That was not a trick. That was a 100% run commit call. Whether you say you're passing or running, that was being a run commit 100% of the time.
So Hexied with an opinion of his own. He was gonna run commit either way. I don't hate the call, but for him, I would recommend getting in a separate defensive formation because obviously, run commit or not, it's still gonna be tough to stop that run on that look because he has been
one time in a 5-minute quarter. This is insane.
That's just what clock management will do for you. If you guys are new to the channel or you guys enjoy Hexied's videos, okay, make the tackle. Okay, he's got a field goal out of this, which is fine as long as we don't give up a touchdown. That's really okay. Let's see what he decides here. Any thoughts, Hexied?
What?
Any thoughts on what you're gonna do here?
Kick 3.
Okay, he's taking his 3. Just gonna play it safe with his 3 points. Aubrey's got plenty of a leg to be able to kick this. You know what? Wow, he almost missed, but we're gonna come out in goal line and see if we can make something happen here before half.
Goal line normal, chat. When he wants to go to goal line normal, he wants to try to break a big run for a touchdown. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna put 4 quarters on the field and try to shoot this run inside. If we don't shoot the run, then it is what it is. But we always want to have the ability.
Out of there, Krosky. And that is what coming out in goal line before half will do for you. And yeah, that'll really give you that opportunity to score before half. It happens sometimes, not all the time, but when it happens, it's very crucial. And being that we shoot out the entire first half here in the second quarter, this just makes it that much more special to be able to score here. So let's see what happens in the second half here.
Let's quit this. I just got unlucky. When I send 3, I get ran on for a touchdown. When I don't, I get ran on for a touchdown. It doesn't matter. All right, chat. Let's see if I get to play some offense this drive.
Notice how we're coming out in the same defensive play every single time, regardless of the formation, because we have the
Chat,
run
notice
shoots.
how we haven't played offense at all this whole entire game.
And that is what clock management will do. Even the top offensive players will not get their opportunity to shine via chew clock. And he throws right at me there. He gets a penalty as well, but since we're up 3 scores, it's still in a good scenario for me. So eventually my motto is, if you keep doing the right thing, eventually good things will happen. So
3 scores.
let's try and close this game out here. Take away everything easy. And then from there, see what happens.
This is
Take
a fake
away
game.
all the underneath routes in the middle. Watch for any streak fade on the left. Okay, it's a corner to the right. Switch ticket. He takes his underneath. That's fine. Watch out for the run. Okay, he's going bunch. Watch for any tight end post with an inverted whip on the backside maybe. Okay, it's not a tight end post. It was a streak post on the middle receiver. And yeah, we were just able to kind of switch stick it. 3rd and inches. Watch out for a run here. We might just try and move the stick. So see if we could shoot in on this run. Okay, he goes to this. He might run like duo or something, or he's just gonna run a basic combo, one or the other. Let's see. Okay, he goes corner, tight end post. Not a bad play. I really like that, Hexied, how you spread the field out, and that tight end just got in a position where I wasn't able to really switch stick onto it. So I'm a fan of the concept there.
I like how you chew the clock.
Thanks. Okay, watch out for that corner on the right, backside, you know, in route. Okay, everything's covered. Nice. Good play. Notice how every play we're crashing up, containing, hovering over the center. That is universal throughout every under center formation we play against. That is exactly what we're going to do against all of them. So he goes tight end corner with a backside post and in route. Nice concept there. Just really stressed out my, my switch stick. So good play.
A second offensive drive of the game.
What are a few mistakes that you feel like you could build upon from this game, or things you feel like you could have done differently?
Not pump faking and not letting up a 1-play touchdown before half.
Okay.
Because it would be 14-10 right now.
Rightfully so. I feel like anyone has the ability.
Rightfully so.
All right, we speed boost up with like Buka. Let's see what we could do on this offensive drive here. Okay, he's in the same defense. You know what that means. Same play call until we see something different. Out of there with Krosky, 99 COD for however long he's still in the game. Beautiful. Kind of just burst into the end zone. And let's see if we could get a stop and finish this thing out here. I'd like to get your take on this, Hexied. Is there any reason you're not switching your defensive formation to have a better stop on the run?
I'd rather you run the ball every play than pass.
Okay, fair enough. To me, my opinion on it is if you stop the run and the short routes, other things will be successful if you focus on that when the time comes. But I feel like
I'd rather as a runner myself, like I would rather let someone keep running the ball and put themselves on multiple 3rd and 4th downs than just give them like free passing lanes for touchdowns. But fortunately, you're breaking runs, so
rightfully so. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. It's just everyone plays differently. So even if there's 2 runners, they're going to have different philosophies on it sometimes. Okay, he's in bunch tight end. Look for vertical concepts. He might attack horizontally when the time comes, but take away anything, vertically first and then horizontally second. Okay, he hits a horizontal route. That's fine with me. 3rd and 1. Take away anything short. Take away the run. Make something difficult happen for him. Okay, he's in the 2x2. Make sure that middle third's on the wide side. Take away the run. Okay, he goes streak fade. Watch out for that crosser. Hopefully, no. I was hoping for a knockout, but he was able to pass lead that underneath me. Perfectly fine with me. We still got 46 yards of field to work with on defense here, so don't give up a big play and you'll get in those opportunities again, hopefully. Pinch, crash down, hover over the center. Watch for that. He's hitting some crossers, so we're going to be, first things first, look for that streak fade, obviously. But second thing, look for deep crossers and in routes because he's been hurting me dearly with those kind of routes. So watch out for, yep, he goes post. We're there. Ooh, nice pass lead away from me. He was able to notice that he made a bad read, and then he pass led it away from my user, which is actually a very underrated play. So gave him another opportunity to play offense. All right, move these safeties back because we are scared of streak fade on the side without the slot corner. And since we moved him back, it played it a little bit tighter, but he was still able to get it outside of it there. So, okay, down here, we're just going to, first things first, make sure the run is taken away. Any RPOs, make sure they're all taken away. And that is the adjustment we'll make to try that. And he just hits a guy in the middle. 2nd and go from the 2. He's going to go hurry up, make sure the run's taken away down here especially. Bring the user down. Okay, he goes to this. Watch out for pass. I feel like it's a pass. Contain his strong hand side. Watch out for on the back of the end zone. Good play by Hexied. Any feelings on how that drive went differently and why you were able to score that drive?
With the last 2 drives.
But just specifically on that drive, what do you feel like you...
I got a chance to play the game.
Okay. Interesting take from Hexied. If I was down a couple scores, I'd be frustrated as well with how this game's been going. So,
I mean, it was just the play.
We're just going to try and manage this game out and not let them have the opportunity to play offense down here. So, speed burst around. And let's see if we could just manage the clock down here. All right, same look. This time he's in 1 high. You know what that means. Okay, he gets a guy to come in free, which is pretty cool. We got an adjustment for that. We made a video on this. Notice how we, right here, I'll pop this combo on the screen if you want to see what I would call if I was passing, but we're just going to make this adjustment and then run the ball. And that'll just give me a way better opportunity to not have that defensive end to come in free. Or defensive tackle, rather, sorry. But we're just going to manage this game out by taking what's given, and then from there we'll just make anything happen on 3rd and 4th. So let's just call something basic here. This has 2 options, run or pass. It looks like we might have the option on the right. Yes, we do. See if we could get around him. That's fine. 2 yards is fine for chewing. So let's get into the 4th quarter here and see if we could pull away here.
How do you feel about this weekend coming up, OG?
I feel like we both got a pretty good chance to make some noise, so as long as we continue to get some good reps in, play the best competition, we could both make something crazy happen. So as long as we put in the hard work, get the reps in, learn.
So like right there, you hit left and then you had a cutback lane versus send 7. Like that just can't happen. Like,
and that's what the cool thing about having a 2 tight end formation, even though we don't have 2 tight ends in, those tight ends are on the edges. They're going to block most of the edge blitzes. So see how that slot corner 37 here will block him. Outside linebacker 85 will block him. And then it's just up to if they're going to shut up the middle or if anything weird happens in the middle. So right there, his safeties pursued the ball very nicely there. Did you make an adjustment on that, or was that just per chance what happened on the play?
Maybe. I don't know if it's consistent. I tried something, but
Okay. So we see this look here. Watch for the adjustment we're gonna make, and you guys know what this combo does. So, okay, his blitz came in, which is pretty cool. There, he had we unidentified his user because he was back a little bit, and then he still had a blitz come in, which is pretty rare. So, pretty cool stuff that he ran there. All right, we're gonna call this combo because I think he's gonna try and do something crazy, and we're just gonna see if he gives up something basic. Okay, basic was there. Speed burst out of there with cross key, and that'll be 6. So, I feel like.
my last adjustment off. Unfortunate.
What was that?
I didn't get my last adjustment off.
Dang, were you trying to man him up or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been.
I had everyone manned up except for him.
I would have been able to hit that Texas if you manned him up.
Well,
But
that was my user going to.
oh, okay. So we were able to just quick snap it with a basic combo. And since he was trying to set up some intricate defense, we were able to just be effective and safe by doing a combo that really was had no business getting a touchdown, but we were able to just hit something basic. So we could force him to take a long time. Even if he scores a touchdown, this game should be out of reach. So let's see what happens here. Okay, he goes up to gun from under center. Notice how he has Travis Hunter at running back, so we could speed boost with him. Okay, he's got corner and double streaks out there, nicely defended. Right here, we're just gonna make a simple adjustment, being that this game is where it is right now, and we will see what my zones are. That is different from what they are normally, and they'll just play a little bit, deeper on corners, posts, and etc. Right there, it just played a corner very nicely, so that was very effective for me. And they play just the deeper routes as opposed to the hard flats. Cloud flats will really do a nice job defending when they are obviously in a situation like this. Right there, he just hit the fade on the short side. Popular route combination, streak fade on the short side, and that'll do a nice job at getting a nice open window on the sideline. So he's got doubles. Watch out for that streak fade on the left. We're gonna move our safeties super far back, so that's not a possibility. Take away the crosser, and he gets some area, but you know what that means? The clock keeps moving, and this is very nice for me to be able to get some time off the clock. That way, when we get the ball back on offense, either the game will be over, or we'll just be able to get fewer first downs to be able to chew the game out and really just win easily. So there, the double or nothings took a long time, but eventually they came in, and he was throwing an open streak, but since they shut it and hit him as he was throwing it, that window was taken away. So adjustment we're gonna make here, we're just gonna call basic D, and I really don't want to give up that streak fade. So okay, this time we have the middle third on the short side to take away the streak fade, and still the outside third wasn't able to make it there. So I feel like this is a really nice concept that you should be going to more. And if you were in this earlier, this game could have played out differently. Any thoughts on that?
No, I think that's actually a terrible switch.
Ooh. There he was going post. We just took the deep blue
Aggressive
down.
Switch. What? Why do you have aggressive switches on? That was a fake. That's fake. That's
87%, 60%.
It's fake.
Anything you want to say before we close this thing out, Hexied? Shout
It's
out
just
your channel.
That touchdown before half kind of killed the momentum of the game.
Yeah. GG's, Hexied.
GG's.
Appreciate you guys for coming through the video. If you guys haven't checked out Hexied, he's a very good player. It just wasn't clicking for him in this game, so stuff happens, but
turn the ball if you're playing, man.
I really do appreciate you guys for coming through the
I-
video.
dude, he
Ebook
got-
will
he
be
got a
out in the
1 point
next
before
week or
half, there's
so.
nothing I can do.
We have MCS this weekend, so we're going to be focusing on
Because when
reps
I run
and all
quick,
that
then I
kind
get
of
ran
stuff
on as
this
well.
week. Next week will be ebooks, all those kind of things. And,
I mean, and then
you know,
and then,
remember that
like,
Discord server pinned in the comments. Appreciate you guys for coming through the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.